watch as I fall on my face. Yeah, they thinking that's all that it takes. Yeah, they going, he's out of the race. Yeah, they counting me out, but wait. I may be down today, but tomorrow they all gonna say it's impossible. Somehow we found a way. It's hard to believe that they came from around the way. It's beating the odds, said to the mayor, I'll be number one. For me, I'm focused to beating the drums. It's psyching me up, I believe I have won before I've begun. I'll make sure next time they're biting their tongues, holding their breath and know I am the one to watch. All that I dodged, all the hits that I took to become what I am is insane. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. They watch as I'm falling apart. So much pressure, they're calling it hard. It's an understatement. The scars are the proof. It was deep, it was hard. I may be down today, but tomorrow I'll work on train even harder. Come ballad the rain, fall down on me. I will remain the last one standing. I aim everything in me at a task at hand. Got it on lock like Azkaban. Told me that focus is laser, sharp like a razor. Walk through the doubt, was stuck in the drought, kept jumping around, kick up the dust, yell at the heavens, the rain falling down. My clothes are drenched, there's someone that's strength. I say that within me, I'm off the bench, success the revenge. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. Let's go. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. Shake it off. Now you're not breaking. Yeah. Now you're not breaking. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. We're taking off. Now you're not breaking. Now you're not breaking. You're unbreakable. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. Now you're not breaking. Now you're not breaking. How can they stop me? I'm breakable. Now you're not breaking. Now you're not breaking. I said go and line up.
Regional baseball coming your way from Pleasant Hill, Ohio. Northern Dayton, where the Northmor Golden Knights making their third ever regional appearance. Take on a Cinderella Dayton Christian making their first appearance in 56 years. This is the Division 6 regional semifinals in the Southwest region. Got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have with pregame coming your way next.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We welcome you inside the Northmore Athletic Boosters pregame show for this, the Sweet 16 in Division 6. State number 8 Northmore taking on Dayton Christian, unranked 14-12. The Golden Knights 23-5. Hello, everybody. Travis Berardi, Jonathan Langdon from the northern part of Dayton. It seems like this is our second home, Jonathan. Third consecutive sports season that we're down here, and this time it's for some baseball action.
And some came action late on in the season, and this is the last team standing on the baseball side. Golden Knights looking to try and represent the Knox-Morrow Athletic Conference as they step up to the plate to start out today's proceedings.
Yeah, here's their team spotlight under head coach Buck Workman, their second regional in 3 seasons. They were the 1995 regional champs before falling to Cincinnati Hills in that state semi. 90 stolen bases, 146 walks, and 220 runs scored. They are the team that beat the number 1 team in the state for a district championship. And one of the reasons they are so good is he's going to be, I at least would think, a first-team All-Ohioan. Trevor Brubaker, you want to know why? He has a .31 ERA, 97 Ks, 2 walks in 60-plus innings. That is just nuts.
Yeah, the command on this kid is insane. It's going to be exciting to see if he can keep that up here in a regional tournament. Of course, the pressure going to stack on a little bit more than it has throughout the season, but You're made for games like this, and I think Trevor's going to step up big time.
And especially against a team that's never made it to this level. It's one of district, so you have that little bit of antsiness as well. If you can settle them down early on, you can really get things going. He'll bat second as you see him right there. We'll take a look at Dayton Christian's spotlight between the innings, but let's take a look at the keys to victory for the Golden Knights today, and it is the Rev. The man they call the Rev, Trevor Brubaker. Just do what you have been doing. Both of you and I have both seen him, and he is just phenomenal this year. If he can just settle in early on, he'll be fine, and work the count early. You're going against the ace, Brady Schmidt from Dayton Christian. Like I said, this is their first time ever in a regional, so if you can work the count, get him into some behind, get him behind the hitters, 3-1 count, 2-1 count, make him work early on, you could really take advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And you say a lot of times, like, you want players that are good both sides of the ball, and that's what Trevor is, and he's going to be big to their success.
First pitch of the game. 4:55 p.m., 5 minutes start early, just like every other tournament game we've had has been early. 72 degrees under, I like to call Toy Story clouds. And right off the bat, Brady Schmidt ahead of the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Schmidt comes in with a 2.90 ERA. The 0-2 to Bowdery is inside. Now the count 1-2. As we get things going in this Sweet 16 matchup. Winner will take on Fort Recovery, who are 10-0 5-inning winners early on. Bowdery fouls that off. Stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jack, a .407 hitter. He has a big fly, 1 home run this year. 2 triples, 4 doubles, 28 singles. And he won't get it there. Looking, strike 3, 1 down, and that's a great start for Dayton Christian.
Yeah, great pitch, inside corner, just jamming it early, testing the zone that you're going to get for the rest of the game, and that test was complete there with a pretty solid grade to get him his first strikeout.
That'll bring up Brubaker. 329 average on the year. First pitch to him. Outside corner in there for a strike. Only 50 strikeouts coming into this game for Schmidt. Make it 51 now. Great start for him. That one catches the outside corner.
Yeah, and a lot of times if you're the underdog considering coming into a game, you want to do the things that aren't on the stat sheet.
Curveball, flown to left. Underneath it is Melcher. And he collides with the center fielder. It makes the catch, 2 down.
Yeah, solid contact just right to the outfield. And almost a big mistake there early on in the game by Dayton Christian as they collide. And really the center fielder had no business being over there to try and make the play.
Like I said, that there's antsiness early on. This will bring up Brady Chapman. He's hitting .354 on the year. First pitch is his, flown to center. Hodge Jr. moving under it, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Dayton Christian, and a great start for them as everybody comes out of the dugouts to greet their squad as we bring you back between the bases. Again, brought to you by the Northmore Athletic Boosters. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Golden Knights in the top of the first as Trevor Brubaker will take the field. He is the only pitcher in Northmore history to start 2 regional semifinals. He did against Russia 2 years ago in their loss to the eventual state champs. Dayton Christian, first district championship in 56 years. As a team, they're hitting .280. The ERA is .460, but you see what their ace could do out there on the mound. Big win over Dixie in the district final, 15-1. Beat Riverside as well, 4-1.
Yeah, and the big thing is you step up when needed to, and that's what this team has done, and that's why they're here. And they've made so much history for this group, and it's going to be awesome to see if they could do even more, make even more history with an upset win over Northmore. Of course, here covering Northmore all season, we root for this team here probably today, but also love a good underdog story.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can also see that potentially happening here from Newton Falls.
And the player that's going to have to keep them in it to get that upset is Brody Schmidt in the district semifinal. A complete game, 2-hitter, 1 earned run, 8 Ks, 4 walks, 290 average, a 139 whip. Opponents batting 232. And like you saw, 50 Ks, now 51, 21 walks, and 46 hits in his now 11 appearances. So we'll see what Northmore can do. They made some contact after the first batter, but it's always what you see through that first time in the lineup than what you can do to adjust the second time through. Taking a look at the keys to victory now for Dayton Christian. Strike early as an underdog. Get that momentum early on. You got it defensively. Now see if you can win the inning. Get a run or two up on the board. And no free passes as well. You can't let Northmore get on the base and start the run game. As we saw, they can steal some bases. So that'll do it for our pregame festivities, brought to you by the Northmore Athletic Boosters. Titus Riddell will lead things off against Brubaker, and he will swing at the first pitch, and it's going to drop in for a bloop hit. The wind is blowing the right field, and it was just a short pop-up that just fell into no man's land, and it's a leadoff hit.
And, hey, that's what the dugout was wanting to see. They're going to get hyped today. They're going to need to get hyped to get this team above the curve, taking down this Northmore side that's been solid all season long.
Now bring up Chris Hodge Jr., batting .388. The senior, Riddell, 30 stolen bases. Him and Schmidt over 30 stolen bases, so we'll see what he can do on the base paths here. First pitch from Brubaker is fouled off for strike one.
It's also important to get that leadoff guy on because 9 times out of 10 you're putting your speed guy there.
Yep.
And that's why we're going to stay wide here because he could potentially go.
And another thing against Brubaker, Grandview Heights, a lot of first pitch swinging that got flyouts. And he got it there, but it just dropped into no man's land. The 0-1 curveball just misses outside. We're even at 1. Now, we don't have a straight-on home plate camera, so we don't know where that missed. The 1-1 will come after this throw to first as Riddell's back. Today's battery, Brubaker and Ethan Hinton, their dads played on that 95 regional championship team, as that one just misses high. It's 2-1. Ethan's dad spoke with the team yesterday after practice. 2-1, fouled off, and we're even as the runner went. Trying to hit and run there, and he'll have to go back. Count is 2-2.
Yeah, anything you can do to get that runner over to second base with nobody out. Of course, if you sacrifice an out, it's what you got to do. But
productive outs, yeah.
Yep.
Riddell leads off. Not a big lead for him. He won't take off here as the curveball's high, and the count is now full at 3-2.
And the goal also is, Brubaker is a very good pitcher, and you know that Northmore's going to want to try and sideline him as soon as they possibly can. So keep this game close, keep him in the game, and really put the pressure on the Golden Knights.
Snap back through to first, not in time.
And in the minor leagues, that would grant that runner at first, second base, but of course,
not here in high school.
Still, the most pure form of the game is played at the high school level.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. Brubaker blew it by him with the fastball, and that'll bring up the man he's facing on the mound, Brady Schmidt. Schmidt is a .365 hitter, 25 RBI, leads everybody on the team. His 25 runs second to the guy that's on first base. First pitch misses for ball 1.
And the important thing with Brubaker is, yes, only 2 walks on the season, but you're going to see him down in the count quite a bit. He works it so well.
This is a fly ball. It's going to get out to center field. It's still carrying, and it's going to drop at the base of the fence. Riddell had to hold up as that looked like it was going to get caught, but it will be a double. And runners on second and third with 1 down. It just kept carrying out with the wind.
Yeah, wind kind of blowing out towards right center field, and that was perfect for the kind of ball that we just saw go out there. So great job here from Dayton Christian, putting the pressure on early, just like we said. Of course, out on the board already, but now second and third, no force other than first base. You could score the first one of the game.
Daniel Thoma, the junior, .364 average, swings through that one for strike 1. So a bloop and then a ding.
Maybe another bloop and you could score that run.
The 0-1. Outside corner 0-2. Big at bat early on for Brubaker and company.
And the biggest thing is any contact here. You do not want to go down on strikes in this situation.
Rev ready, the 0-2. Curveball, a little dinker's going to score the run. Fielded to throw to first, not in time. Runner's going to score again. It's 2-0. Infield 2-run single. Schmidt did not stop.
And that's why you got to look that runner back. You know that first run's going to score, but you want to be more cautious, especially in a game like this.
And this is driven to center for a hit. Dayton Christian right at you.
4 hits here in the bottom of the first. This has been quite the showing against Northmore's ace.
And Buck Workman will come out and talk to his pitcher. What a start for Dayton Christian. Bloop to right. Deep fly ball to right. A 7-foot 2-run single and a single. It's not like Brubaker's giving up hard line shots. It's just the unluckiness right now. And Dayton Christian taking advantage of it.
Yeah, they've been hitting the ball decent here for Dayton Christian just to get on board, and then that bloop. We talked about a bloop potentially could score 1. Well, we didn't know it could score 2, but the hustle today from Dayton Christian has been the difference.
When you got nothing to lose, why not? So back in the box now, Clay Horseman, the first baseman, with 2 on, looking to bunt, takes strike 1.
Yeah, that's the move here. Move those runners. Of course, you've already done your damage here in the first. If you don't score again, it's not the end of the world.
You've won the inning.
Yeah, but you want to take your extra points if you can get it. And a sacrifice is probably your best course of action.
The 0-1 looking to bunt again. Pulls back, but it's strike 2, and now the bunt's probably off.
Yeah, outside corner's been where Trevor lives here in this at-bat. Of course, that curveball tailed back into the zone. That was just an attempt to make sure that bunt did not get laid down.
The 0-2 popped him up. Under it is Fessler, and he bobbles it, but it's infield fly. It'll be 2 outs.
Yeah, the sun's right where in the eye line of that third baseman, so just not able to make the play, but you'll live with it, of course.
And that wind again was pushing it towards short, but he got under it enough for the umpire to call infield fly. So a little bit of a break there as Logan Orwick will come up, the 7th hitter here in this opening inning for Dayton Christian. Orwick, a 113 hitter. Runner's going to go for third. He lines it to right field. Base hit. Runner rounds third. 113 average, and he has an RBI single in a regional.
I mean, clutch gene is taught. Clutch gene can't be taught, and that's what we're seeing out of Dayton Christian. They have been so dominant in this postseason. Forget the records. You look at the scores of their last couple of games. You had to know this sort of output was coming.
3-0. Runner takes off for second, thrown right back to Brubaker. Over to third, and they're going to get him. The snap throw back to the pitcher strands the runner at first, taken off as Brubaker snaps it over and ends the inning. However, Dayton Christian puts a 3-spot up after 1. Northmore's got some work to do as we head to the second.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
A 3 spot in the bottom of the first has Dayton Christian leading Northmore 3-0. Travis Berardi back here with Jonathan Langdon. A strikeout and 2 flyouts for Schmidt. Work the 1-2-3 inning as this is flown to right field. That's going to get back to the track, but tracked down for the first out. Deep fly, but Hodge Jr. was kind of shading that way and was able to run it down. 1 away.
Great job out in center field, staying with that ball. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that this Dayton Christian side, despite the iffy look there from left field for the first out of the game, they're going to be gems in the field.
That'll bring up Ethan Hinton. First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1.
Now the big thing here for Northmore is how do they identify that first inning? Is it going to be just a little punch on the mouth, or is it going to end up being the knockout punch early on in this game? It's up to them to decide that.
That's fouled back. It's 1-2. Northmore did trail 3-0 against number 1 West Jefferson until a bases clearing double and a single gave them the 4-3 lead. A correction, was a 2-0 lead. The bases clearing double made it 3-2, and then they added 1 on in the 6th, 1 on in the 7th to hold off West Jeff 5-4. That's fouled back again. Hinton working. Down 1-2.
These are the kind of at-bats you want to see after a 3-spot put up on you. Just work the count, make this pitcher really have to do something special to get you out.
That one low and outside, even at 2. Hinton batting .333, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away, 2 away. And that'll bring up Brody Beck. 407 hitter. 4 doubles and a home run, as well as 17 singles on the year. Pops that one foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That one curves outside. We're even at 1. Beck, the 6 hitter, playing left field. Ground ball past the first baseman. He's going to get on for Northmore's first hit of the game. A 2-out single. Went with it. Drove it past the first baseman.
And 2-out hitting's got to be a priority here. Yes, you get the runner on. Of course, very small room for error. So the Golden Knights, they need to strike here, I think, here in the second.
I'll bring up Brookston Beck. First pitch taken outside. And it's, can they put pressure back on this Dayton Christian pitcher? Beck hitting .247. Pops this one up. It's going to get out of play, and we're even at 1.
Now, fun decision here. What do you do with the base runner? Do you try to gamble it, send him to second, maybe allow a base hit to score you? Or are you going to stay put and trust your 2-out rally?
That's not up. Oh, we got a balk call. A balk call before the pitch. You see it right there, the umpire. So, no, they don't have to steal. The balk moves the runner to second. Now a base hit could make this 3-1. Count remains 1-1. It's not a ball because there was a runner on. He allowed to move. Ground ball, a short one to second. Bobbled through the legs. He's going to be safe. And Northmore now with runners on the corners after the error.
That's a big error. I mean, you had so much time to really field that ball. I don't think hitter out of the box was really going to have any chance to reach if you just took your time.
Yeah, I don't know. The question is, I don't know, does Dayton Christian play on grass or turf? Because the turf's a little bit more bouncier than you normally see on a grass surface, but that doesn't matter right now. Northmore first runs on third here with 2 down. As Fessler, who's hitting .339.
And this is where you really challenge the pitcher in the box. I think Fessler's going to be working for a walk to try and load the bases.
The 1-0. in there for a strike. And we're even. The Becks on first and third. The 1-1. Chopper back to second. Fielded to throw to first. Just beats him. And they'll get out of the inning, stranding 2 runners on. But the Golden Knights do get some base runners here. A run, a hit, no one across. It's 3-0 after 1.5.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Bottom 2 here. D6 Regional Semi. Dayton Christian leading Northmor 3-0. As Luke Dreyer, the 8-hitter, takes ball 1 from Trevor Brubaker. Ground ball into the hole and left, and another hit.
Is that going to be the key today, getting leadoffs on? Because that's 2 for 2 now.
Yeah.
For Dayton Christian.
That'll bring up Caleb Melcher, left fielder, 9-hole hitter. 226 average, looks to bunt, and whiffs at it. It's 0-1.
Not often you see someone offer like that and miss. It was a rough look.
Dreyer has 8 stolen bases. This is bunted back to Brubaker. He's going to toss to first for the out, 1 away. Runner does move up to second. If that ball wasn't as far left of Brubaker, I think he has a play at the base, but instead he goes for the safe out.
Yeah, and his momentum was carrying him the wrong way. If he would have tried to go off balance, could have made things go from bad to worse, especially with the line score that we see right now.
Going to bring up Bradell. Had that bloop to right. Curveballs high for ball 1. Runners held on at second as that curveball is in there for a strike to even the count. Reached on that bloop single. Had to freeze up, so moved to third on the double, but it didn't matter. The 2 RBI infield single scored him. The 1-1. Curveball just missed, 2-1. The 2-1. That just misses. 3-1 hitters count.
Yeah, not a friendly outside corner today with Blue.
Especially with Blue shaded to the other side of the box. The 3-1. That's in there for a strike.
Yeah, just go right into his eye level. Good job. Inside corner that time.
And the count is full at 3-2. 1 down here, bottom second, runner on second. Payoff pitch. Curveball right back to Brubaker. And we got ourselves a pickle. Runner's heading back to second. Now we'll head to third. There's the throw, and he is tagged out for the second out. Rydell will go to third, or will go to second, but they do get the out.
Yeah, that's important. Good job there. 2-out situation now. Of course, everybody's pretty much back where they were, but you do add an out to the board, so Brubaker can just focus on the plate.
And it's Hodge Jr. who struck out on a 3-2 pitch. Golden Knights would love to put up a 0 here, get some of that momentum back, and bottom 2 with the 9-1-2 hitters due up. Throw to second, no play. Fort Recovery had an easy time. It's Miami Valley Christian Academy. 10-0 in 5. They'll have all their pitchers available tomorrow for the winner of this one. High pitch there. It's 1-0 as Hodge Jr. showed his speed out in center field. Looked like he was going to try to bunt one down and beat it out there.
That's where Northmor, I think, is going to be a little bit on the weaker side if they come out of this with a win, because Brubaker is having to work a lot more than we maybe thought he would.
Umpire says he pulled back in time. 2-0. Brubaker ready with the 2-0. That's in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Did you see the video? I forget which major league team. The suicide squeeze was thrown at the guy's head. He was able to get it down and the run scored.
No.
Curveball in there, and we're even at 2. Yeah, barely got out of the way and held the bat up. It put it in fair territory. Fell backwards. The runner slid underneath him and scored.
Wow.
Brubaker trying to get out of the inning with a 0. Runner will try and toy with Trevor. He jumps off and will reset. The 0-2. The 2-2 swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Golden Knights will put up a 0. Big bounce back inning for the Rev. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. It's 3-0 Dayton Christian after 2.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Brubaker throws a scoreless second. Score remains 3-0 Dayton Christian. 9-1-2 due up for the Golden Knights. Travis Berardi back here with Jonathan Langdon. Taking a look back at the Northmor West Jeff game. Through the first time through the lineup, 2 runners only reached. A single and a drop third strike before they really got things going the second time around. That's what the Golden Knights usually do, is they see pitches the first time around. So that one's on the outside corner for strike 1. They see pitches through that first time in the lineup, then they're able to really look at what they want to hit. So that one's flown the left. Left fielder under it, makes the catch. That's Melcher for the first out.
And, you know, that's what separates good teams from great teams for Northmor. Just the fact that you can learn from an at-bat so much to where you come around second time in the lineup and you are as dangerous as they come. And that's for everybody in the lineup, not just the top of the order.
Yeah.
So that's where the depth will come in. Mid-stage, late-stage game, they're going to come alive.
First pitch to Bowdry. High for ball 1. He struck out looking to start the game off. 1-0. Inside, 2-0.
These are some great takes. These are awfully close.
Yeah, Schmidt, that was a bit of a quick pitch, too. Got right back in and threw it. Through ball 2. This is driven in a left line drive, but it stayed up. Looked like it was going to get into the gap, but Hodge Jr. playing shallow and towards right field, tracked it down for out number 2.
Yeah, by the time he had his glove up, I thought the ball already landed, but yeah, that thing stayed. And a tough one there. That's one of the best hard hit balls you can have, a liner to center, but sometimes it just rises too much.
First pitch to the Rev takes ball 1.
And really the mentality, of course, it's a regional tournament game, so the mentality is going to be a little bit different, but whenever you line out to center, that's a win in your book.
Yeah. That pitch catches the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. A little bit further out, it's 2-1. Five flyouts already for the Golden Knights, as that's a check swing. Foul ball. And the count is 2-2.
Now he didn't go. So if that ball did not hit the bat,
It would
we'd
be
be
a hit
looking
by
at a
pitch.
3-1 count.
This is driven the left, and it's going to get over the head of the left fielder into the fence. Brubaker around first. He's going to be in with a stand-up double.
Hard swing. No chance getting to that one down the left field line. Really impressive. And there it is again, Travis, the 2-out hitting. In fact, both of their hits in this game so far have come with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Chapman, who flew out the center field on the first pitch of his at-bat to end the inning. Chapman, 17 RBI on the season, trying to get 18 here. First pitch, nice stop by Adam Gray in the back. It's a big backstop here at Newton Local. Gets past the catcher, you're at least getting one base out of it. Now I'm looking at down the left field line. Left fielder is shaded more towards right. The outfielder is more shading towards right with the wind. And despite what Brubaker did, you got to think more of these pitching, they're going to come to the outside corner now. So the pitcher is going to pitch to where his position players are. The 1-1. Popped it up. Hodge Jr. underneath it, backtracking, makes the catch. And the Golden Knights strand another runner in scoring position. We played 2.5. It remains 3-0.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for Dayton Christian. Did most of the damage in that first inning. Brady Schmidt will lead things off. He had the double, scored the first run, or the second run, as Brubaker throws in strike one. Schmidt pitching the contact on the mound. 6 fly ball outs he's recorded. The 0-1 curveball catches the outside corner. It's 0-2.
Now the biggest win here for Northmor is to get this leadoff hitter. It's reached the last 2 innings for Dayton Christian. So that's where you got to start slowly chipping away at what Dayton Christian has done successfully.
0-2, just missed outside. Hinton was lined up a little bit further out there trying to get him to chase. 1-2. Ground ball to first. It stays fair, and Northmor will get that first out.
Right along the chuck on that grounder. Great job by Bowdry staying with the play, not assuming it's going to go foul. I mean, that's what you're taught to do in that situation, and way to follow orders.
One down now for Thoma, who hit a 7-foot 2 RBI single back in the first inning. Just hit the ball sometimes, you know. Looking to bunt first, but take strike one. So we're seeing with this umpire that outside corner is the spot to go. Very consistent on that pitch. Whew. Pulled the string. It's 0-2 as Brubaker seems to be settling down here.
He'll want us to delete that footage. Sorry, that's not how it works.
The 0-2. Just outside, 1-2.
Yeah, I like what Hinton's doing, though. Of course, it's not in the zone. It's just a bit outside.
Framing it.
Yep, framing it.
Pitch
also,
framing. It's an art.
Out of the zone.
Curveball did it again. 2 down.
Yep, he'll want to delete that from his memory card later on in the game. Just draw something else up. Of course, next time he comes around, Brubaker might even be done in this game, but we'll see.
Got to bring up Gray. He singled.
And there it is again.
And will single again on the first pitch with 2 down. I was about to say he was picked off a third on that snap throw back to Brubaker, but he keeps this inning alive and will bring up Horstman, who popped out the third base on the infield fly rule back in the first inning for the second out.
Well, that's now 7 hits in 3 innings for Dayton Christian, and this is very uncharacteristic from what we've seen out of Brubaker all season long, but hey, it's a regional tournament. Things can change.
Yeah. Ground ball to short. Throw on the first, and it's another 0 up for Brubaker. So he does give up another hit. However, Dayton Christian again can't get him across. It's 3-0 after 3.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Four, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Golden Knights here. Top 4, they trail Dayton Christian 3-0 in this D6 regional semi. Travis Berardi back here with Jonathan Langdon, and I'm going to put a stat out to you folks. You probably haven't heard this before. It's called batting average balls in play. It's, can you be lucky? The luckier you are, the higher your batting average balls in play is. The average is about 333, 1 in 3 hits. In that first inning, Dayton Christian was 4 of 5 on balls hit. Couple of them bloops over the head. Northmor, not as lucky with the hits to center field. We'll see if that averages out as we go on, as the first pitch in to Bowlin is high and inside for ball 1. Batting average balls in play. Luck has a lot to do with it. Unluckiness. Shifting, hitting it at somebody. And you saw that with the Golden Knights. I don't think this is going to reach the net. It won't, but it's bobbled. It's 1-1.
Good hustle.
Yeah, it's just that net was getting in the way. The wind was blowing. Didn't want to run into that wall, and it kind of lost his focus just for a second. And Bowlin, it's second life.
Maybe he was getting ready to smile for the camera once he caught it.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come back to hurt him, the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, it does. Base hit. For the first time today, Northmor has the leadoff hitter on for Big E, Ethan Hinton. So at least for the moment, the drop pop-up behind the plate comes back to hurt Dayton Christian.
Catcher's coming out to give signals. That usually means there could be a sacrifice in play for Northmor, and that's their sort of counter to that is what we're going to potentially see.
That misses for ball 1.
However, I would argue in a situation like this, you've got Ethan up to the plate. Let him swing away. Maybe get a momentum sort of moment.
Bowlin also has 21 stolen bases on the year, too. Brody Beck on deck. He singled in the second inning, the first hit of the game for Northmor. Big E calling time. Did mention earlier Ethan Hinton's dad played on that 1995 regional championship team. Talked to the squad yesterday to get him motivated. The 1-0. High fastball, swing and a miss, snap throw to first, but he's back in time. Mr. Hinton telling the squad that, we beat the best team in the state in the regional championship and kind of got complacent after that, thinking, hey, we did the best thing we could, and they dropped the state semifinals. That pitch is outside. It's 2-1, a hitter's count. Told the team, yeah, you knocked off the number 1 team in the state in a district in a district championship, but you still have games to be played. Don't get complacent. Don't let things up. That misses outside. Now it's 3-1. Hinton's going to be sitting dead red here. The 3-1. Inside ball 4. It's first and second with nobody down.
Good patience. He very well could have tried to swing away and win some momentum for his team, but it was a high-risk, low reward potentially there with a runner at first, so stayed conservative, and now he's going to have 2 on with nobody out here for the Golden Knights.
For Brody Beck. And maybe looking for the bunt here.
Yeah, I think this is where you go for that. And now you'll see Dayton Christian's counter.
Now, it says he has 0 sacrifices on the year. He's hitting .407. So we'll see. He just hits that off the end of the bat, foul for strike 1.
But hey, what did we say earlier? You've got to strike beyond the box scores, or beyond the statistics, because that's what wins you games in regional tournaments. How many times have you called a game and you're looking at somebody that's hit like maybe in the 100s and they step up?
Double play ball here. To throw to second for 1, to throw to first, not in time. Runner moves to third, 1 down. So the fielder's choice does get the first out. For Brookston Beck, who reached on that error. Infield, corners are in. Middle infielders at double play depth. Northmore's first run, 90 feet away with 1 down. First pitch outside for ball 1. So they do move 1 runner to third, but the force at second eliminates that 2-run chance for a single here, as that's a high pop-up. Third baseman under it, makes the catch, and they might be able to escape the jam again as he pops out.
Worst case scenario right there for the Golden Knights. Just got to be clutch now.
Bring up Finn Fessler. He grounded out on that high chopper to second base to end inning number 2. Northmor with a single and a walk to start the inning, but a ground out and a pop out has Dayton Christian an out away from escaping another jam. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now they're a pitch away from getting out of it.
With 2 outs, runners on, you've got to understand that you're going to see a lot of pitches that pitchers want you to swing at, and that's where Fessler fell 4-1 right there to go down in the count.
0-2. Swing and a miss. They get out of the jam. Golden Knights for the 3rd consecutive inning strand a runner in scoring position as Schmidt gives a fist pump. We played half of this one. 3-0 Dayton Christian.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Bottom 4 here. In this D6 semi, 3 first-inning runs by Dayton Christian have held up. They lead Northmor 3-0. Travis Berardi back here with Jonathan Langdon, and Northmor leaving a small township out on the base path so far. But Trevor Brubaker's found his footing and has kept Dayton Christian off the board since that first. The 0-2. Curveball, did he go? Yes, he did. 1 down.
I want to see this again. That's a good call. Honestly, at first, batter did a great job of kind of framing it as if he didn't, but replay showed it clear.
First pitch, it's a bunt. Brubaker fields it, throws the first. They get him.
Good stretch. Look at Bowdry at the end of this play. Stay on the bag.
And you saw Northmor applying some pressure on the base paths against Schmidt the last 2 innings. They want to get right back at the plate and get him back out on the mound. 9-hitter now up. It's a curveball. First pitch swing and bobbled. Throw to first. And they got him.
What an inning.
5-pitch inning for Brubaker, and just like that, we played 4, and Northmor will come back to the plate and try and get going.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
9-1-2 due up for the Golden Knights here in the top of the fifth. An efficiency for both pitchers. Schmidt only at 54th pitches through 4. Brubaker 48. 3-0 Dayton Christian leads.
And that even comes with a rougher first inning for Brubaker, giving up 3.
The 0-1. That one further out. We're even at 1. Carr, the 9-hitter. A 321 average, 518 on base. He's going to have to battle here behind 1 and 2. Northmor had a single and walk to lead off the 4th, but could not score. They had a 2-out double in the 3rd, and they had 1st and 3rd with 2 out in the 2nd. If they want to get back into this game, they're going to have to start frustrating this pitcher from Dayton Christian. Start just like this, fouling off pitches, taking balls like that.
Put that bat down. Good job. I thought he was going to leave it up, maybe get it foul.
His dugout saying, wear it off the head. 2-2. Line drive to left, base hit.
That's why you don't wear it, folks. You want to make sure you get yourself a base hit.
And back to the top of the order in Bowdry. Now, Bowdry had a hard shot to center field that Hodge Jr. was able to track down.
Yeah, certainly on the pitcher's radar here. 3rd time through the lineup.
First pitch taken for a ball.
This is where it could open up. 3rd time through, everybody's made their adjustments again. Bowdry really didn't need to make any. He did a great job swinging at the ball, just stayed up too much.
That one inside, ball 2. This is looking like 1 inning ago. 2-0 to Bowdry. Popped foul. It'll go out of play, 2-1. After that first time through the lineup, Northmore's been threatening but haven't broken through. That one's outside, and again, it's 3-1. This is exactly like the last inning. Trevor Brubaker on deck would love to help himself out. 3-1. Swing and a miss. He tried to hit that one to Dayton.
And he's got that liberty with nobody out, especially as the best hitter and one of the best hitters in the KMAC.
3-2. Ground ball to first, off the first baseman's glove. Nobody covering first. It gets away. The runner's going to run to 3rd, and Northmore's going to have 1st and 3rd on the error at 1st.
You just got to hold on to that ball. That is a mistake, big mistake made. And it's the first error of the game.
Second.
Second.
We had that bobble at 2nd that didn't matter because they didn't get the run across. But now we're going to have a meeting at the mound as the Golden Knights have 1st and 3rd with Trevor Brubaker coming to the plate. Second error of the game. We'll show it to you one more time. It was a hard hit down the first baseline and just bobbled. And then this is where it might be a base hit if he holds on to it. It's a hard hit ball down the first baseline, but then he just throws it towards first. Nobody's there. It's an error. And just like that, here come the Golden Knights.
This is where you tread carefully. Nobody out. 2-1. Pick your battles, of course, with the top part of the order. Pitch placement is going to be huge for Dayton Christian. You want to hit your spots. If you don't, this game could tie up.
Brubaker flew out the left field in the 1st, doubled down the left field line in the 3rd. And they are still playing him off the line despite that double. First pitch catches that outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yep, like that, get ahead.
You got to feel Northmor with the 1st and 3rd no out. You need a crooked number. You need at least 2 here. And he held off on that, but it caught the outside corner again, and he's at 0-2.
And as much as he hates going down 0-2, that's not his pitch. He'll wait for the next one.
The 0-2. Fouled it off. Brubaker with 17 RBI on the year. 6 extra base hits. Well, 7 now, all doubles. Curveball gets him, though, one away.
Living on that outside corner, and that's where he has had Brubaker's number so far, especially in that at-bat.
This will bring up Chapman. Both times he's flown out to center field. And Hodge Jr. now almost in right field. So that pitch is in there for a strike. I mean, a hit up the middle could get to the fence, Jonathan. I mean, look how he's playing almost in right center. Playing with the wind, but if you get a line drive over the shortstop's head, that may be trouble. The 0-1. He checked, but did go. It's 0-2.
It's a risk you're willing to take because it is going to be really hard for you to find that gap with this wind blowing right now. You see it on the flag behind center field.
0-2 popped foul. Well, also with the speed of Hodge, you may be able to track it back down if it goes up the middle. 0-2. Line to right. It is over the head of the right fielder. 1 run scores. Northmore's on the board. Around second. They're going to send Boundary. And he will score. It's a true run triple. Northmore's back at you. Thoma tripped in right. It got over his head as you see the little bit of a trip all the way to the fence, and with the wind blowing, it went all the way there, and it's a 3-base, 2 RBI triple for Chapman, and now the tying run just 90 feet away with 1 away. An 0-2 pitch driven to right.
And it's game on here from Newton. Beautiful swing. Reached out of the zone for it, too. Kind of chopped wood.
Infield in, trying to cut down the run at home. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1.
Oh, that was a late decision there to swing.
Hinton is on deck. One. Bunts it. That's going to be an infield single.
That runner on third made things really complicated for the Dayton Christian infield. A beautiful bunt laid down. You honestly could have made the argument that it was tailing foul, but it was going to allow that runner to advance to second if they did try that.
And now the go-ahead run is at first for the Golden Knights. For Big E, Ethan Hinton. Tying run at third, as that's high and outside for ball 1. Now one of those fly balls ties this game. 1-0. High ball 2.
He was patient last time up, though.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
He'd be completely content bringing up back with the bases loaded.
The 2-0. Low and outside, 3-0. And this is where this is the take sign here. You get the 3-1, then you sit dead red. But the way that you have the pressure on right now, take this pitch. He does. It was down the middle. But now you have your hitter's count. You pick a spot. If it's right there, swing. 3-1. Curveball high, and the bases are loaded. The patience of Hinton back-to-back at bats.
Unselfish play there, and that's what wins you regional tournament games. And now we'll have a players-only meeting here on the mound.
Brody Beck singled and grounded into a fielder's choice. It was a slow roller to the short that he was able to beat out the throw from second. But this is the chance the Golden Knights wanted. Brubaker on the other side settled down. And if they can get this, at least this run home to even things up, it's a brand new ball game. But the Golden Knights Just like against West Jeff, the 5th inning has been big for them. And Brody Beck, one of the key players in that upset, has a chance to break this open. Curveball, line drive, base hit, tie game. They're going to send a runner from third. It's bobbled. Northmor leads. It's a 2 RBI single. Runner goes to third. Bedlam here. Beck's done it again.
I mean, are we talking carbon copy, Travis? I mean, this is West Jeff all over again. They're taking down the #1 team in the state last week, and here they are, continuing to churn. That talk from Coach Hinton's dad, or from Hinton's dad, is playing out well.
4 runs in the 5th. They have the lead. Still only with 1 out and a runner at third for Brookston. First pitch flown to center. Runner tags. Catch is made. Here's the throw home. It's not going to be in time. Northmore's added another on. Sack fly. Productive outs. And the 9th hitter of the inning now coming up in Fessler. You had a feeling, Jonathan, the last couple of innings they were trying to get that run on. They were threatening, just couldn't get that big hit, and it's finally all come together here in the 5th.
And it's all coming apart on the other side for Dayton Christian. Some wild pitches, and when it isn't wild, it's pretty much right down the heart of the plate, and Northmor knows this is their time to strike.
This one popped foul.
And when there's a run like this, especially in 1 inning, the pitcher's job is to get it close and force some swings because you know that they're going to be aggressive here with how things have been going.
Popped foul over our heads. It's 1-2.
Try to jam them, maybe try to go to the outside corner, get them to reach. You have a bunch of options, but really don't want to be throwing anything in the strike zone right now.
Four hits, 4 runs in the inning, also aided by 1 error. 1-2. Flown to center, backtracking and jumping to make the catch was Hodge Jr., but the Golden Knights put a 5 spot up to take the lead as we welcome you inside the 5th inning stretch, brought to you by the Northmore Athletic Boosters. You just had a feeling after the last couple of innings that they were going to break through, and they do in a big way in the top of the 5th. Travis Berardi here with Jonathan Langdon. D6 regional semis. Northmore has been to 1 regional final. That was 1995. A couple of these players, the battery mates of Brubaker and Hinton, their dads were playing. Also, one of the coaches from the Highland Fighting Scots, who is playing for a regional championship tomorrow, also was on that team. Taking a look at the line score, Dayton Christian, they had the perfect scenario for an upset through 3 innings. That first time through the lineup, a couple hits given up, but some big pitches, some big outs. But with the Northmor Golden Knights, a team that's been battle-tested, you've covered the KMAC all year, a very tough conference. Their non-conference schedule as well. You knew it was a matter of time before they broke through.
Yeah, the writing was on the wall pretty much the entire way. It was just how were they going to strike and how often. And it didn't really expect it to all come in one go. But that's how the Golden Knights have operated all season long, and especially in this postseason run to this point.
5-7-0 for Northmore, 3-7-2 for Dayton Christian. To the bottom of the 5th we go now. Brand new game for Trevor Brubaker. As the top of the order, we'll start things off.
His job is to throw strikes. Keep yourself available for tomorrow.
That one just misses. We're even at 1. 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, 1 left on for the Golden Knights, as that's in there for strike 2.
I mean, those breaking pitches are lethal from Brubaker this year.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
So late on that fastball, you could argue that he could go back to it again.
And you can feel now the shift in momentum. The Dayton Christian dugout Usually talkative, not as much right now. That curveball bounces. No, it hit him in the foot. So, another leadoff runner is that hit the back foot of Rydell.
It hit him on a bounce. It still counts as a hit by pitch, though.
And the speed on first now for Hodge Jr. struck out twice. And I think Coach Workman will have to talk with the home plate umpire. He can ask if the home plate ump can talk with the other umpires. So, I mean, might as well ask. Here's the replay. Did that hit Ethan? Did that hit?
No.
Ed?
It hit off the bounce. And because of that, it's going to be as called on the field. Just hit that back foot.
So, brings the tying run to the plate with Hodge Jr. 2 strikeouts on the day. We'll see if he plays small ball and tries to bunt this. He tried the last time but could not get it down and struck out. He'll try again here. Bunts the curve. It's foul. It's 0-1.
Haven't heard much from the Dayton Christian dugout since that 5-inning run. Of course, you don't expect them to, but after that hit by pitch, they're a little bit quiet too. Get another leadoff base runner. You need to get your energy up.
The 0-1. Curveball flown to right, and it's going to drop in. Went with the pitch and drove it to right, and now Dayton Christian back at you.
We're in for a big inning.
Puts the tying run at first with nobody down. And Brady Schmidt. Schmidt, that double in the first, grounded out to first in the third. First pitch, he bunts it. Rev throws the first, 1 away.
He really wanted to go for second base right there. Just wise enough to realize, hey, we'll pick and choose our battles here. We'll get him the next time out. Really just try to focus on the plate.
It'll be Thoma. That 5-foot 2 RBI single in the first, then he struck out in the third. Brubaker would love to get him on another curveball like he did. This is driven to left. Right at the left fielder. Play is caught. Runners tagging. Here's the throw home. Cut off. It's 5-4. Sack fly.
Yep, just doing a job right there. Great job from Dayton Christian. They strike. It's now 6 runs here in this inning.
And that'll bring up Adam Gray. 2 for 2. Single would tie this game back up. First pitch popped foul. It's 0-1. And we talked about before the 5th inning how both pitchers were just around the 50 pitch mark. So unless they're removed for other reasons, I don't think the pitch count's going to really affect them unless they see more batters in the 6th and 7th. Brubaker ready with the 0-1. Time is called.
Gamesmanship here. Tried to get Brubaker to throw an extra pitch with that late time call.
The 0-1, ground ball right to third, scooped up, the throw to first, and they will hold on to the 1-run lead. Hot shot down to Fessler, and he grabs it, throws the first, and this game stays at 5-4. Dayton Christian gets one back, but the Golden Knights lead as we head to the 6th.
being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Back here, Pleasant Hill, Ohio. So we take a look at the D6 Sweet 16 bracket. Fort Recovery, 10-0 5-inning winners over Miami Valley Christian Academy earlier. They'll get the winner of this one. As you look, Seneca East also playing today against Marion Local, another one of our area teams. Always have Berlin Highland there, but the number one team in the state not in that bracket as Northmor knocked off West Jeff for the district championship. Brady Carr led off the last inning with a single, takes ball one. And that one misses as well for ball two. Northmor a 5 spot. Dayton Christian came back with 1. And now maybe fatigue setting in a little bit. It is only 72 degrees here, but the sun's been beaten down. And after a high leverage inning last inning, as Carr tried to sell ball 4 there, but that was right down the pipe. There's Jack Bowdery on deck. Had a hot shot the last at bat, 3-1. And that catches the outside corner for strike 2.
He's got to focus on the plate. Don't focus on ball forward.
He didn't. That's driven to left. That's not going to get caught. You don't give me ball 4, I'm going to give you a double.
That's a great response.
Absolutely.
That was the first ball he really thought about swinging at on that at-bat, and it ends up being a 2-bagger.
And again, Dayton Christian playing the wind, not playing your normal left field spot. I don't think it would have been caught anyway. But the Golden Knights have that run that they just gave up in the bottom of the inning, right back at second, and I believe we may have a pitching change here. We'll see what head coach Martin Orwick will do. Dayton Christian moving to the Southwestern Buckeye League. I read an article after they won their district championship. Martin Orwick telling his athletic program, his AD, the boosters, we're moving to a tougher program. We will probably finish around 500, but it's to help us get better. And what do? They go on a run at the end of the season. They win their first district championship in 56 years. So I think the move was a good thing. And they finished third in the SBC, the SBL, 8-6.
Yeah, you'll take that, of course. Taking on the bigger challenge. It's very similar to what we saw when Fredericktown played Amanda Clear Creek last week for a district championship. And those Aces were able to get the win despite their 10th seeded ranking in Division 5.
And it was East Knox was oh so close, but had their final out thrown out at third, trying to stretch it a single from first to third. That one gets in there, and we're even at 1.
Yeah, Amanda Clear Creek had a vendetta on the KMAC in the district tournament.
The 1-1. Looking the bunt. Fouls it off. It's 1-2. I like that idea. That run at second, very important. You want to give Brubaker a 2-run cushion. You saw what he was able to do. He gave one up, but he was still able to maintain the lead. They did that against West Jeff as well.
Right now they're competing to get him off the mound. They want him tomorrow.
Little pop-up. Schmidt coming in. Diving, making the catch.
Yeah, impressive play. I think it would have been safe, though, if you let it go. It might have bounced foul with the spin that Bowdry put on the ball. But when you can get the sure out, you'll take it.
That'll bring up Brubaker. He'd love to get a little payback. He struck out with runners on first and second. First pitch, curveball outside. It's 1-0.
Yeah, after Trevor's last at bat, he is not going to see anything anywhere near the inside part of the zone. They're going to pretty much entirely go outside on him.
Foul tips that one. It's 1-1. Taking a look at the box score. Be a game changer. Thanks, Northmor. 59 pitches for Brubaker through 5. Another efficient inning. Fouls that back, and it's 1-2.
If Dayton Christian makes a mistake and throws inside, watch out.
6-4. The 1-2. Curveball, popped it up high. Shortstop, third baseman. Catch is made by Meredith. 2 away. Big second out there after the leadoff double.
Just got underneath it a bit. Took it the right direction. Of course, that left fielder tailing more towards center field. Maybe a line drive down the line. That would certainly score the run.
I'll bring up Chapman, who started the rally. The 2 RBI triple gives this one a fly ball to the left. Running in and making the catch is Hodge Jr. out of nowhere to strand the runner at second. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Northmor holding on with a 5-4 lead.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Brubaker back out on the mound, bottom 6. He's at 59 pitches. This is his game to finish. As the 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up, they are combined 2 for 8. As Brubaker gets that one in for strike 1. Was telling Jonathan at the break, after that hit by pitch, 6 pitches it took him to get out of the inning. Curveball fouled off, in on the hands. It's 0-2.
Now, going back to that bunt that they tried to lay down with the first pitch, if he made contact with that ball, I think there would have been an argument that he would have been out because he
out of the box?
Had that foot out of the box.
Brubaker's 0-2. Just misses on the outside corner. It's 1-2. I will say that pitch has been constantly called a ball today. 1-2. That one, though, has been called a strike. 1 away.
Yeah, just change a fastball into a curveball. Same spot. You'll get a different result. Just the way that curls into the zone, it's just so enticing for an umpire behind the plate.
The Northmor students section doing the wave. Love seeing that. Shout out the softball team from Northmor. They came very close to upsetting the state #1 team as well in the district championship in Liberty Union. Got walked off 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th, but what an effort by them. They're going to be good for the next couple of years. 0-1, catches the outside corner. Ethan Hinton, give him that strike for framing that.
Yeah, certainly looked a little low as it went across there.
The 0-2. Curveball! Yes! You want to know why he got rung up? Because he started walking away. He knew he went, and the umpire just said, okay, 2 away. Back-to-back Ks for Brubaker. because honestly, he might have held that, but the reaction from the batter might have played that.
Yeah, I got to learn to play dumb sometimes.
That'll bring up Dreyer, 1 for 2. Grounds at the second. On the first, Brubaker's got himself another 1-2-3 inning. We've played 6 in this D6 regional final. Northmor looking to get some insurance as we head to the 7th.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
New pitcher for Dayton Christian, Gabe Knopp, will pitch the 7th against the Northmor 4-5-6 hitters, 3-1 in 7 appearances, a 4.20 ERA, 20 strikeouts, 10 walks, 28 hits. He's given up 23 runs, only 17 of them earned in 28 1/3 innings pitched. Northmor a 5 spot in the 5th. Will it be enough to get them to their 2nd ever regional championship game tomorrow afternoon? It will be Trevor Brubaker that will go in to try and finish it. The only thing is, will it be a 5-4 score or will it be more? Fort Recovery awaits. Billy Bowlin will lead things off. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a fly out to center.
It's all in the name of insurance here.
Or as some people say, insurance. Ball 1. Patience will be big here for the Golden Knights as well against this new pitcher. Thrown right into the fire, down 1, the 1-0. That misses outside, 2-0. Curveball inside, it's 3-0.
Yeah, Golden Knights are going to want him to wear that.
Well, last time somebody didn't wear it, he drove it to the left field fence. 3-0. That one is down the pipe, taken the whole way. It's 3-1. And it's low, ball 4, another leadoff runner for the Golden Knights. Fourth consecutive inning Northmore's had the leadoff hitter on, as it'll bring up Big E. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but 2 walks and a run scored.
Isn't that what we said the key of the game today was going to be pretty much through the 2nd inning when we saw Dayton Christian? They were able to reach on the leadoff hitter in the first 2 innings. That's when they had the most command in this game.
Yeah.
Golden
Batting
Knights.
average, balls in play helped them out in that first inning. 1-0. Swings late at that. It's 1-1.
That's been a while since we've seen Hinton actually swing the bat. He's been patient. He's gotten 2 walks his last time up.
Looked like a high slider, actually. Came back into the zone. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. As you could see earlier in this game, Hinton, one of the most patient batters on the Northmor lineup. The 2-1. Popped foul. We're even at 2. Northmor, the only ranked squad in this regional. But doesn't say anything bad about the other 3 teams as they played meat grinders conference schedules. 2-2. Popped foul will go again. And honestly, I'd rather see you with a hard strength of schedule and around a 500 record than undefeated 2-3 losses and a strength of schedule of like 300.
Yeah.
This is popped high, right side. Horseman moving around, but it's going to make its way out of play as the wind carried that out and it stays 2-2. And, I mean, just look at Northmore's schedule, especially with the KMAC. Fredericktown, district runners-up. East Knox state ranked. Centerburg's played in a district. Northmore district champs. Even Danville, good team. Driven past the shortstop. Big E's got his first hit of the game. He got all of that one and lined it just under the glove of Warwick.
Looks like we're going to have a change here from Coach Buck. Going to get a new runner at first.
That'll be Jackson Wright. He scored 12 runs on the year. Courtesy runner for the catcher. And that'll bring up Brody Beck. He had the 2 RBI single, a fielder's choice, and another single. Can he give Northmore some insurance here? Throw to second, not in time.
I like that design, though. They had the shortstop retreat from the bag for that false sense of safety from the runner at second. Tried to pick off with the second baseman.
Nobody down here in the 7th. Northmore, runners on first and second. Golf balled that one foul. It's 0-1.
That looks like one of my swings out of the sand wedge.
You saw they were running the wheel play too. Expecting bunt, but he was not bunting again. I was wrong. Brady Carr was the one that hit the bases clearing double against West Jeff, but Beck went 2 for 4 against the Rough Riders. Pops this up, and it's going to stay in play, but drop as it goes into the Northmore dugout. It's 0-2. Another solid effort by Gray to try and get over there, but the wind just carried it into the dugout, and it's 0-2.
It's been a great start to the 7th for Northmore. Want to keep no outs on the board, especially when you're getting close to wrapping the order around again.
The 0-2. It hit him. They're loaded with nobody down.
Way to eat that. Load the bases.
And the best thing for him, it was an off-speed pitch, so it doesn't sting as bad. And it'll bring up Brookston Beck. He had the sac fly to plate the 5th run. Would love to do that again. First pitch. It hit him! 6-4.
Wow, so Dayton Christian makes a pitching change in the 7th. That is now 4 straight to reach base. And this thing is unraveled quick.
And Coach Orwick coming out.
Right fielder's going to come in and pitch.
6-4 Golden Knights. There's that insurance run you were talking about, but they have a chance to really blow this game open for Brubaker in the bottom of the 7th. We'll take a break for the pitching change. Tell you who's taking the mound after this.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Daniel Thoma taking the mound for Dayton Christian. Bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the 7th. Northmor 6-4 leaders looking to add on for Brubaker in the bottom of the inning. For Thoma, he's 1-3 and 8.11 ERA in 8 appearances. 35 strikeouts, 34 walks, only 8 hits given up in 19 innings pitched, so we see if he can shut things down. Do want to say hello to everybody watching. We have over 300 people watching. A lot of comments on Facebook, so while we have a moment, Daniel Stott, go Golden Knights. Melinda Maytuck, go Knights. Chad and Lori Richards, let's go. You can do this. Phyllis Heimberger watching from Marion, as always. Dora Brown watching. Sam Remy, go Boys. Larry and Cheryl Sanders, amazing 5th inning. That's the reason they're in the lead right now. Melinda, outstanding. Tara Sham, go Knights. Debbie Schoenfeld, go Knights. Know a lot of you were unable to make the trip here to Dayton, so we're glad you could watch here tonight on Facebook and YouTube. The only game in town on the OH Report tonight, and it's been a doozy, as the Golden Knights are 3 defensive outs away from going back to the regional championship for only the 2nd time and the 1st time since 1995. But they have a chance to break some more runs on the board here as Finn Fessler is in the box ready to go. First pitch in there for strike 1, and we're back to action.
As you would expect, infield in here in this situation.
Got to get the run out at home. The 0-1. Pinpoint that one. It's 0-2. Got some speed to that pitch. The 0-2. Did he go? Yes. 1 away. Yeah.
Good eyes. I think he's 3 for 3 over there at first base.
That'll bring up Brady Carr. Single, double in his last 2 at-bats and a run scored. He likes hitting with the bases loaded. Like I said, I made that correction. He had the bases clearing double to give the Golden Knights the lead against state number 1 West Jeff on Saturday. Correction, on Friday. I don't know. It was one of the days that we did games.
Yeah, hitter called time there just to give Coach Buck an opportunity to talk to all of the runners here in this situation with some signals.
That one bounces. Big save by Gray to keep that from getting to the backstop and scoring a run. Middle infielders now back to double play depth. Corner infielders still playing in. The 1-0. Popped foul out of play. It's even at 1. Jack Bowdery on deck. 0 for 4. But he did reach on an error and score in that 5th inning. He'd love to get a chance here. The 1-1. Sacrifice squeeze. He bunts it foul. It's 1-2.
I love that move.
That is awesome. He just missed that. And it's 1-2. Ground ball to second. That's going to score a run. Nobody's going to get out. 7-4 infield hit. Grounded it to second. The second baseman kept it in play. Or I should say kept it in the infield. But that's going to go down as an infield single RBI. And it's 7-4 as we're back to the top of the order. And another huge insurance run for Brubaker. Now Bowdery fouls that off on a check swing. It's 0-1.
I mean, if you put one more across, I could see them putting in a closer.
The 0-1. Misses for ball 1. So Brubaker started 2 years ago against Russia, got lit up a little bit. I think this is his unless there are people on the base pass. This is his to close out. That one in there for a strike. It's 1-2. And because he got a couple extra runs, I think his leash is a little bit longer. But you will have somebody warming up. And it could be the number 2, the one that goes tomorrow, if they win, if he can keep it under 30 pitches. Popped up. But the catcher could not find it. It falls to the ground, and it stays 1-2.
That's more on a third baseman. I thought he gave up on that a little bit too early.
And we saw earlier that a drop pop up behind the plate turned into a hit that turned into runs. Could this come back to bite Dayton Christian as well? Another 1-2. Ground ball past the second baseman, base hit. 1 run will score. The carousel continues. It's 8-4. Bowdery breaks through for his first hit of the game, and it's huge.
And now for Dayton Christian, the mentality becomes, are we ever going to get out of this inning? 1 out, bases loaded still, station to station goes Northmor. This is a nightmarish place to be in a regional semi.
This brings up Brubaker. Takes strike 1. In 2 1/3 innings, the Golden Knights have scored 8 runs. They love to eat in the late innings. Here comes another sack squeeze, and Brubaker just fights that off. As you see a bunt, you throw it at their head. That's not anything malicious. That's just how you play the game. And Brubaker was able to at least foul that off. Golden Knights trying to squeeze for a second time in the inning. 0-2. High holds.
Yeah, good eye there by Rev.
The 8th batter of the inning. Northmor batted around in the 5th. Pops this out of play. Reminder, tomorrow, 5:30, an audio cast with a delayed stream of the Division VI softball state semifinal between number 5 Danville and Dowton. Oh, and it's thrown away. Nobody was at first. A run's going to score. Second runner's rounding. Here comes the throw. No, it is not. The wheels have fallen off. It was a pickoff throw to first, but nobody was home, and it scores 2 runs.
Ugh. What did we just say? This has been a nightmare of an inning.
Runner now on third. And that'll ring him up for the second out.
There's a positive there for Dayton Christian. Such a blow on that error over at first, but to plan it like you did right there on the inside corner, really impressive.
9th hitter of the inning, Brady Chapman. Swings at the high fastball, it's 0-1. You talked about that in the 5th where all these batters are now chomping at the bit to get themselves an RBI, so that's a smart pitch to throw it high there and have them foul it off.
I mean, Brady specifically has been chopping wood all game long.
He had the RBI, 2 RBI triples, that swing and a miss. That started things off for scoring in the Golden Knights 5th with 1 out. Flew it over the right fielder's head to the fence, scoring 2 to make it 3-2. He scored the tying run a couple batters later. That's a high foul ball.
And
he stays 0-2.
And if you're just joining us, I think you see now why I said that. A lot of tomahawk chops out of Brady. He loves those high fastballs.
So it stays 0-2. The 0-2. Low, 1-2. Just had a couple Fort Recovery people come up here, see who's streaming. Want to get a little bit of an extra scouter now that Northmore's gotten their offense going. Northmore's 3 outs away from facing them in the regional final tomorrow at 5. Fly ball, left field, and over the head of the left fielder. He lost it in the sun. Into second with one of the most bizarre doubles you'll see. It is an RBI. It's 11-4. It lost it in the high sky.
I mean, you're going to look at the final score of this game and probably say, that was a lopsided effort. Northmore just came out and won it big time and just held on. That has not been the case today.
Who's going to be our MVP?
Take a pick.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll bring back Billy Bowlin, who started this inning off with a walk. It's 11 runs on 10 hits, aided by 4 errors. And that hits him.
A collapse of great proportions here for a team that played so good all season, played higher competition, and they just cannot get that final out.
Well, and you have to think, too, maybe just the inexperience of being at this level. Not inexperience playing, but this is the first time they're in a regional in 56 years. And in a game like this, it can turn on its head like that. It's how you respond, and not being in a situation like this before, that adversity just may be a little too much. Big E back up. He drives this to center, and it's going to be over the head. 1 run scores. Here comes the second, and now the game-ending, well, the 10th run, I should say. I was about to say game-ending run, but the Golden Knights are in the top of the inning. But Big E brings in 2 with a double.
Unreal. What an inning. In a year where there have been so many historical moments for Northmore, this might top them all. This has been some performance in the 7th.
Oh, and that one gets to the backstop, and Big E's going to rumble to third. I think Brubaker's going to be able to come out in the 7th and try and close this out.
I would be shocked if he does.
Really? Because he's already past the limit. He cannot pitch tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't think of that.
Now, had this been a 13-run first or second inning, then you could pull him like Fort Recovery did and have your number 1 again available tomorrow. But it came later, after Brubaker hit the 50-pitch mark. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will finally end the top of the 7th. But the Golden Knights put 8 runs up. They're 3 outs away from their second ever regional championship appearance.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Bottom of the 7th, Trevor Brubaker trying to complete the second ever regional semifinal victory for the Golden Knights. He's got himself a cushion now, 13-4, 9-1-2, due up for the Warriors of Dayton Christian. Travis Berardi back here with Jonathan Langdon. Man, how this game has been flipped on its head.
And you know how he is. He is not going to waste any time. He's not going to mess around. Strike after strike after strike here.
The 0-2, fly ball to center. One away. Chapman tracks it down. We're back to the top of the order. That was the 70th pitch for Mr. Brubaker. And it's back to Rydell. Hit by a pitch, single, 2 runs scored, as well as a fielder's choice, and he's ahead 0-1. You'd think maybe 2 or 3 runs would make Brubaker feel better getting to the top of the order, but 8? Even better. And he's ahead 0-2.
Like he breezes a fastball by here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away.
Business as usual here in the 7th.
Now to bring up Hodge Jr.
I'm very curious to know, of course I'm not keeping numbers, I'm handling the camera. How many pitches has he thrown from the 5th on?
Oh. I will tell you after this line drive down the first baseline, that's going to be extra bases. Ooh. Awkward slide, but he's in there with a double.
Because it just seems like after that.
Once the hit by pitch after that, he's just been in cruise control. From the 5th on. This is the 27th pitch.
3 innings of work, basically. That's a pro's pro right there.
So bring up Schmidt. Curveball high, ball 1. He's 1 for 2 with a double run scored. He also has a sacrifice bunt. Will not be sacrificing here. Ooh. That one high and inside. You have to think Brubaker's a little amped up here. That's in there for a strike. It's 2-1.
Can't be complacent here in a situation like this. Offense has to start from somewhere if you're Dayton Christian.
Runner goes the 3rd. Curveball's low. They're going to let him steal the base. It's 3-1.
Too easy, but kind of more indifference there.
Do they have catcher's indifference in high school? I've always wondered that.
From 1st to 2nd, yes. I don't think so from 2nd to 3rd.
And that misses inside for ball 4, so 1st and 3rd with 2 out for Thoma. That 3rd out's the final out. Always the hardest to get, no matter what the score is. First pitch, swing and a miss. Got him on the curve. It's 0-1.
He's got one of the best curveballs in North Central Ohio. You see it right there.
The 0-1. Curveball held off.
I thought Hinton could have took a shot over to first base.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Northmor is going to the Elite Eight. The Golden Knights and Jack Bowdery making the final out, score 13 runs from the 5th inning on, and will play for a regional championship tomorrow. It's a final. 13-4 Golden Knights. We'll take a break, be back with our MVP in the post game after this.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Welcome back inside the Northmor Athletic Boosters post-game show. The Golden Knights are not done. 13 runs from the fifth inning on to knock off Dayton Christian 13-4. The number 8 team in the state is in the Elite Eight. For the second time ever, they'll play at Fort Recovery tomorrow as we take a look at the line score. And Dayton Christian did everything as Cinderella needed to do. They scored early, 3 runs. Their pitching was great. Northmor stranded runners on base through the first 4 innings, but they finally broke through in the 5th with 5 runs. Dayton Christian with a little bit of base runners on the base paths in the bottom, but Brubaker able to hold it to 1 run. A 0 in the 6th and an 8 spot in the top of the 7th to give Brubaker room to finish things off. 13 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Northmor. 4 runs, 9 hits, 4 big errors for Dayton Christian, as the Golden Knights are moving on to tomorrow's regional championship with 1 win away from going to Akron in the Final Four. We'll take one more break, be back with our MVP right after this.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Today's D6 Regional Semifinal brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, the Northmor Athletic Boosters. Northmor Athletic Boosters are nominating and electing new officials on Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Northmor cafeteria. If you'd like to be a part of the Boosters, get on over there. Bowlin Real Estate. We help buyers and sellers in Morrow, Crawford, Richland, and surrounding counties. American Homestead Exteriors. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And Pioneer Career and Technology Center, preparing students for college careers and the jobs of tomorrow. Time now for our American Homestead Exteriors MVP. His triple got the scoring started for Northmor. He scored the tying run, and then from there, it was all Golden Knights. Brady Chapman, 2 for 4, double, triple, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored, and for the second time in program history, an Elite 8 appearance for the Golden Knights. Brady, first of all, congratulations. Excuse me. Take me through that at bat. 0-2 count, you foul one off, and then you go with the pitch and drive it over the right fielder's head. You score 2, you get the third. Completely changes the game. Take me through that at bat.
I was just down. I've been in a slump for the past few games. I was just thinking I got to put it in play. Can't go down. Can't get out.
And you did, and you hit it over the head, and that really changed the game. In the dugout with you guys, just how what was the thought process with you guys going through there? I know you were getting some hits, you were straining some runners. Was it just throughout the dugout, we're going to get to him at some point, or was it at first a little nervous not being able to get that big hit?
It was a little nerve-wracking, but I think we knew we were going to crack him and make him fall eventually.
What's with you guys in late inning heroics? It was the 5th inning against West Jefferson. You scored the 4 runs to give you the lead for good. Tonight it's the same thing, but not only that, you score 13 runs in the last few innings. What makes you guys so comfortable late in games to put up so many runs?
I'm not for sure. I think it's we just hit better later in the game, I guess.
Yeah. Second time ever. You're going to a final, an Elite 8 appearance with a chance to go to the Final Four. I know Mr. Hinton, Ethan's dad, who played in that 95 team, talked to you yesterday, but just what are the emotions for you guys? Second team in history to do this.
I mean, it's electric. I couldn't do it without my team. We couldn't do it without the entire team.
All right, lastly, before I let you get back to the hotel and celebrate in the pool and whatever before tomorrow's game, if you're looking at the camera, give some shout-outs. Go for it.
I want to shout out my team, Trevor Brubaker, for keeping me locked in, pitching a great game. I want to shout out Bubby for just being there, and I want to shout out Hayden.
There you have it, tonight's American Homestead Exteriors MVP, Brady Chapman, 2 for 4, double, triple, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored. The Golden Knights will be back here playing for a regional championship tomorrow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back here to wrap things up from Newton Local High School as the Golden Knights are playing for a regional championship tomorrow, 13-4 over Dayton. Who will they play? Well, they will play Fort Recovery, who knocked off MVCA earlier today in 5 innings, 10-0. They'll have all their arms available for tomorrow. Northmor, though, not afraid. They threw their number 2 against West Jeff, and he gave them the win. So only Brubaker will be unavailable. They have everybody else. If you watch the Super Regionals in baseball, the later they went, the team with the fresher arms won. So at least for Northmor, they only have one pitcher that is unavailable tomorrow, Jonathan Langdon, as I bring you back in to wrap things up here today.
Yeah, and great performance here from Northmor. Of course, that last inning, it was hard to watch for Dayton Christian, and not necessarily that the play was bad, just that you could see with every swing of the bat, heartbreak would just settle in, and it was just too much for this Warrior team to overcome. And of course now they end their season on a somber note in the regional semis.
But for the first time in 56 years, they are district champions, and you can hang your heads high being one of the final 16 in Division 6. Any final words, Mr. Langdon, before we get out of here for today?
KMAC continuing to go strong here with the Northmor Golden Knights. We'll see if they can close it out tomorrow.
And we'll see if the Danville Lady Devils can make it to the D6 softball championship game. That audio cast tomorrow night at 5:30. But that'll do it here from Newton Local. Want to thank everybody who helped make things possible. Jonathan Langdon, as always, on the camera and color work. And all of our sponsors for Northmor this year. The Athletic Boosters, Bowlin Real Estate, our scoreboard sponsor, the American Homestead Exteriors, the MVP sponsor, the Athletic Boosters pregame 5th inning stretch postgame sponsor, also their instant replay sponsor, and our commercial sponsors, Avita Home Health and Hospice, as well as Scout Construction and Pioneer Career in Tech. I want to thank the fine folks here at Newton Local for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSAA. The Golden Knights are on to the Elite Eight. They'll take on Fort Recovery tomorrow with a spot in Akron on the line. For Jonathan Langdon, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Northern Dayton.